Hello everybody, how are you doing today? My name is TG, and today we're going to continue Chapter 3 of the Danganronpa 2 Blind Playthrough. Yeah, of course, in the last stream, we have just learned about this new disease called the despair disease, and it has contracted several victims, including Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane. And as it turns out, yeah, the despair disease actually gives off the opposite persona. Basically the opposite of whatever you do. And hopefully, the rest of us don't have to be infected with the despair disease, but Monokuma says, nope, that's the next motive. That's just basically forcing someone to kill. By just not letting them in their control. It's not unlike Monokuma to do this stuff. And after several embarrassing moments with Mikan, yeah, we're back in the hospital to try to check up on Nagito because his condition supposedly improved. Well, let's see. And just as a side note, I really hate the PSN services right now. I just don't know why, but I just keep getting these problems with PSNs. Like, well, it's connected to the internet just fine, but definitely not PSN. It just seems to be getting more bad during this whole week. Maybe it's just me, but who knows. There I saw Nagito, who managed to sit up in his bed.
Nagito, can you hear me? Hajime came by to see how you're doing.
Nagito? The twin Ibukis are singing. I see. Ibuki must have been a twin duo. Oh boy, he's lying again. The Veronicas. Is he supposed to be cured? It's not like he's completely cured. He was just able to recover from his critical condition. Well, at least that's progress. They're utilizing their characteristic as twins, and they've been taking turns appearing before me. Which means there are actually 17 people on this island. The Veronicas! That's the answer. After seeing this, it might have been better if he stayed quiet for just a little bit longer. Hey, I'm so glad. I'm so relieved Nagito remained consciousness. I'm so glad. I feel dizzy. Somehow, everything is spinning around me. Oh, great. Don't tell me you caught the despair disease as well. Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Then, if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead. Yeah, I'll do that. Then, even though it's the morning, good night. Mikan wobbled around a bit, then left the room. She's definitely exhausted. Well, it's understandable. I mean, she fell asleep when she was supposed to come wake me up.
Man.
All alone with Hajime, huh? I can't stand being in the same room as you. Don't worry, I'm leaving. You should focus on curing that crappy disease of yours. Yeah, hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore. Aw, so Nagito really does care about me. Okay, well let's go relax in the lobby then. The morning Monokuma announcement should be starting soon. I should wait at the lobby for the transmission. Okay, so it's not quite 7 o'clock yet. Huh? What the? Why is it blinking? The surveillance camera unit's light is blinking. But that's weird. It's not transmission time yet. Oh, great. Something must be happening in the music venue. Maybe the disease got spread through the air. If the light is blinking, it receives some sort of transmission from the other side, right? That's pretty early. We haven't even received the Monokuma announcement yet. It might be something urgent, though. If so, there's no way I can make them wait until Fuyuhiko gets here. Alright, even if it's just me, I should receive the transmission. I reach my hand and press the reception button on the surveillance camera unit. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh dear. That definitely kind of looks like a stepladder and a noose. Definitely not good. We're definitely gonna have another killing happen. Huh? Upon first glance, I immediately knew it wasn't a normal video. A slowly swaying dim light is shining on the black curtains. Wait, black curtains? This is supposed to be the music venue, right? What happened to like this tiger or leopard color curtains over in the music venue? What happened? It felt like some sort of ritual was about to begin. Is this light from a candle? But what was creepiest of all was the rope hanging from the ceiling. The end of the rope was tied in a loop, and beneath it, there was a stepladder. It was like a gallows. What is this? I didn't understand at all. What's going on in the music venue? And that's when it happened. Oh, great. Yep, one of the spare patients is being brought for suicide. And since Ibuki's the most gullible, did someone really just suggest to her to commit suicide? The moment I saw a silhouette slowly entering the frame from the side of the screen, chills ran down my spine as if someone was dragging ice on me. A person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head. What the? As I raised my voice in surprise, the person in the hospital gown slowly started moving and began climbing the stepladder. Slowly, they took their time climbing it. They reached over to the rope hanging from the ceiling. Are you kidding me? And at that moment... Huh? The screen suddenly went pitch black, gone because the candle, the only source of light, had gone out. Hey! No matter what I said, there was no response from the darkness on the other end of the monitor. What the heck is this? What's going on? What in the world is going on? No, it doesn't matter. I have to do something about this. I might still be able to make it. I need to hurry over to the music venue. I rushed out of the hospital and ran over to the music venue where the transmission was made. And by running... oh wait. We have the morning announcement.
Ahem! Hope's good morning! Now then!
And by running over there... Now then, that was just the morning Monokuma announcement. Fuyuhiko should be arriving here shortly. No, I don't have time to wait for him. I gotta get to the music venue. And by running to the music venue, let's just walk over there because I still need to get my pet the daily exercise that it needs. Okay, less than 1,000 steps left to go. Please let me make it. I rushed into the music venue with a prayer in my heart. But I completely forgot. Prayer means nothing on this island. Oh, great. Yeah, there's the curtain. As newly black as new. I was too late? What the hell is this? In the hot air inside the music venue, I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Hot air? Why is it so hot? What is this strange hot air inside the music venue? No, now's not the time to worry about that. More importantly, why isn't anybody coming? What's everyone doing? The By Discovery announcement. That's right, there hasn't been an announcement yet. That's why nobody noticed yet. Then I need to hurry and let the others know. From here, the motel's close by. There should be a lot of able-bodied people who can help me there. I should hurry. I ran to the motel as fast as I could, trying desperately not to trip over my own feet. Yeah, because we need 3 or more people to discover the By in order to activate the Monokuma announcement. The By Discovery announcement. Hey, somebody get out here! As soon as I arrived at the motel, I started shouting for help as loud as I could.
You fiend!
I was wondering who was making such an infernal racket. So it was you.
Gundam! Something awful has happened!
What?
Don't tell me. Do you intend to spread the pathogenic bacteria so you can take us all down with you?
I won't let you!
If you want to pass, you must defeat me first.
What happened? Is there a problem? Fighting is not allowed. It's worse than trouble. There's a body. Huh? Didn't you hear me? A body was found.
Could it be?
Body?
Yeah!
I renounce you!
Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
Hold it.
Hold on. Hajime, is this true?
Of course it is. Isn't it obvious?
You fiend!
Chiaki, you have seen Nagito's condition, yes? Then this fiend just has the same symptoms as him.
But still,
But there's no way we shouldn't check it out. Because if Hajime is telling the truth, that means it happened again, right?
that's...
Killing?
Hey,
If that's true, we need to check it out.
Fine.
If that is the case, I will not stop you.
Leave this to me!
Leave this place to me, and you fiends go on ahead. No need to worry. I will catch up with you easily.
That sounds like famous last words.
Chiaki, can you go?
yep.
Yeah, it's fair if we hurry, right?
Oh boy.
Hajime!
Hajime!
Mikan, why are you here?
Perfect timing! Please help us, Hajime!
Help us?
Hey, hey.
Hey, Hajime, someone's coming from over there.
Hajime, Chiaki, what are you guys doing here? Fuyuhiko, why are you here too?
No shit.
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for a Buki. Looking for a Buki?
I was planning to rest in the on-call room, but I wanted to check on everyone before I did that. And Ibuki's missing from the hospital all of a sudden.
Yep, that just pretty much confirms who the By is.
Huh?
Perhaps.
So what Hajime was saying earlier.
Everyone, let's hurry.
Huh?
Hurry where? To the music venue. Don't ask, just follow me. Music venue?
Is Ibuki gonna be there?
Just shut up and follow me. Okay, is everyone gathered at the music venue?
Damn it!
My wound hasn't completely healed yet. Don't make me run too much.
Hey,
Is Ibuki inside here?
The only way to know is to go inside and confirm if that hanged body is really Ibuki. Let's go. I clenched my teeth and reached my hand toward the door. What? Huh?
Huh?
What the heck? Why is it locked? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I was able to go through here just a few minutes ago.
For
Then,
now.
why don't we try from another entrance?
Nope.
This is the only entrance to the music venue. There isn't even a window we can go through.
Hey, Gimmick, how you doing? We just discovered another body, and it kind of looks like that's a Ibuki so far. We're just trying to be able to confirm it, except that the door to the music venue is now locked. But why is it locked?
I don't understand it myself, but
Let's go!
if it won't open, then the only thing we can do is force a way through.
Yeah, we found another body.
I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the four of us, two of us are girls, you know.
It's got nothing to
It
do
doesn't
with
matter
you.
if you can do it or not. We have to try.
Damn right.
Let's go. We're all in charge at the same time. Ready? Set? Go!
After Yahiko signal, we charged into the door full force. Oh, the door moved.
Maybe I'll open it easily after all.
Yep.
Yeah, even with two girls here.
Let's go!
Alright, one more time.
After Yahiko signal, we charged into the door one more time. The door's open now. It was like a live performance had just ended. Yeah, moved you to PS4, okay. Yeah, I think speaking of PS4, yeah, I'm having some weird issues with PSN. It's like somehow my internet is just not connecting to PSN, and I think it's probably their services are probably keep going down for my area. I don't know if this happens to you, Gimmick, like with PSN and all that. It was like a live performance had just ended. That moment of silence just before the audience breaks out in thunderous applause. And a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. Hiyoko? She was not there earlier. Oh. I think I got my wish. Just not the way that I was expecting. Yeah, it's your internet that did it. I want to say that's my internet that may be causing it, but... Oh, thank you for hosting the stream, Gimmick. I want to say that's my internet that's doing it, but it connects to the... Yeah, but the console's connected to the internet just fine. It's just mostly just PSN. And just pretty much the download speed. That's just pretty much it recently right now. So I don't know what's going on. There wasn't just a hanged body. There was also another body. A suspended body belonging to Hiyoko. And now we transition to the deadly life.
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin. A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount...
Well, at least we hear two announcements this time, so at least we can confirm that both bodies are dead and one of them was not faking the death. Like in Game 1, Case 3. Oh, that's good, Gimmick, that's good. 2 body discovery announcements in a row. That means Yep, 2 dead bodies. The hanged body with a hemp bag on its head. Hyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time. What? What is this?
What?
Hyoko and... Who the hell is that other one wearing the hemp bag?
Could it be?
Could it be? 2 victims? But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hyoko's body. I only saw that hanged body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed. But still, why? What is this? Impossible, 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 impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island. Well, it's not possible with Makuma around.
Shut the hell up!
Shut up, idiot.
This is just...
For now, we should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that, it's just too sad.
Yes!
But what about preserving the scene of the crime?
Damn it!
Who fucking cares about that?
There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the volume at that.
That one. Fuyuhiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. With a motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach it, we all worked together to lower the body.
Now, I'm going to take off the hemp bag, okay?
Yep, that's Ibuki. That's Ibuki. Ugh. Even though I expected it, I still didn't want to confront that reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying that the face I saw belonged to Ibuki.
Damn it!
Damn it!
It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan, no matter how we feel. The one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something.
Hey!
So you finally showed up. The root of all evil.
What the
How
heck?
dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bringing everyone?
Ah! Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here? Ibuki and Yoko?
What?
So 2 people have been killed.
What?
Oh, that's not all. I also summoned the others who were at the hospital. Oh, please tell me you got rid of the disease before it contaminates the rest of us. The others?
This is troubling.
It looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe they did such a horrible thing. Nagito, Akane, are you okay?
Huh?
Huh? Of course. What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now. Oh, come on. So basically, the despair disease is something that Makuma controls at free will. Because just a few minutes ago, like, before I even noticed that Buki was about to hang herself, yeah, Nagito was still under the despair disease. And then, like half an hour to an hour later, it just suddenly vanishes. Like that. Jeez, Makuma. Over? Yeah, because I got bored. Oh boy, really, Makuma? Really? For that silly reason? And now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, that despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily?
Phew!
Who cares about the AB details? What matters is that it's already been cured. Oh, great. So basically what Makuma is saying is that, hey, people playing this game, you wondering how the disease is cured and you wonder how the disease is spread or cured so easily? Who cares? Let's just lampshade over it. They won't care one frickin' bit. Yeah, just really. I don't know who blamed more, Monokuma or the writers. Don't lampshade this big plot just like that. And I'm just wondering what that question was, but I'm guessing it just has to wait until after the chapter ends.
Now, let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
It's the Monokuma File! See ya later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This
Again?
cannot be!
We have to do this again?
We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these two,
Let me tell you
then
this.
we cannot let this be.
Why do we have to do this?
Damn it.
Thinking it like that won't do anything. We have to do this.
Damn it.
If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed.
What do you
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world.
Yeah, you can already start to imagine Monokuma with the lampshade on. Just getting ready to lampshade any moment at a moment's notice. But what about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed? Nekomaru. Okay, so is Akane still under the effect of the disease, or does she really care about Nekomaru that much that she's willing to cry? Huh?
That's weird.
That's strange. I'm crying. What happened to me? It looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you have the liar disease, your after effects could be lies. Maybe.
Leave it to me!
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best.
Alrighties!
Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust. It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami. What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
Yeah, she does care, since, well, their athlete and team manager. I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet. It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
I'll leave that to you. And let's get started, so we can end this nightmare for good. I seriously doubt that, since I think that, once again, I think there's 6 chapters to the game, and since we're only on chapter 3, yeah, we're not even halfway done. That's right. We need to end this. We need to finish this, once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this, but for those two's sake, we need to find the truth, and then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. And now it's time to investigate.
Huh?
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while.
Hey!
But why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot. It's because your clothes are so smothering. Bah! I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place. And so, Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it really is hot. In fact, it's swelteringly hot. Why is it this hot? Is it not just because of the torches up there? Which, by the way, totally contradicts the candle being the only source of light down there. I'm just curious how these things even turn on in the first place. Now I'm just nitpicking. No, before that, I need to check the Monokuma file first. There are 2 victims this time, Ibuki Maoda and Hyoko Sanji.
Ibuki Mayoda's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Yeah, that's consistent with hanging by the noose. Yoko Asaiji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. What, did she meet Jack the Ripper or something? It appears her death was instant. What the? Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Yeah, not a lot of information, especially for 2 deaths. It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So, I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk. I agree with that. Or was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? A reason for killing 2 people. Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven, so...
I'll definitely find out.
I will definitely find the truth behind this case.
I think.
That's what I think. Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confidence-sounding catchphrase. Okay, yeah, the first thing I noticed was probably these broken communications machine down there from the first time I discovered Ibuki's body. The shattered remains of the machine that are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Kazuichi put it in the music menu for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here. What do you mean?
Well?
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there's no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough.
They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then, what was that thing I saw? I mean, yeah, just kind of weird. We just saw Ibuki just walk up the stepladder up to the noose, and the candle light ran out. And then after that, Ibuki's dead, and we have the broken surveillance camera unit. So, someone had to be in there to destroy that camera unit. Because Yoko was not there. And Yoko was not there before, and the surveillance camera unit was destroyed, so someone had to be inside there. Someone had to destroy the surveillance camera unit besides Ibuki. Okay, so let's investigate the stage. Oh, quite a bit of stuff. Let's actually start by examining the body. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She was wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. Yeah, that really is suspicious. I mean, when did she walk on blood? I mean, she couldn't have walked on blood when she was hanging herself, so that's obviously out. There was one other person who bled blood, but if that's true, then we have some serious contradictions going on here. And the most obvious question I have to ask is, when did they both die? Actually. Because it definitely kind of looks like Ibuki died after Hyoko. Otherwise, how would they explain the blood and the souls? It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, this blood belongs to someone else. Yeah, most likely Hyoko's. Oh boy.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met with us, right? Yeah, at first, I didn't know it was a Buki because of that hemp bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means a Buki must have died before Hyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. Okay, yeah, so that probably explains why the Monokuma file was so vague. Because Monokuma wanted to hide something. Like if the time of death was written, then obviously some complications are going to be resolved. And Monokuma loves keeping things complicated. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? Okay, so Hajime, are you actually saying that Ibuki actually killed Hyoko and then actually climbed the ladder and committed suicide? I mean, but this is still just so complicated because there's at least a third person involved in all this, because how did Hyoko's body appear so suddenly? And how did the door get locked? There had to be a third person involved in all this. It's just getting complicated so far. I just need to know who that third person is. No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterwards. Two different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Alright, let's check out the news. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope. And it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
hey!
Excuse me, Ikon, do you have a moment?
What's happened?
There's something I wanted to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope wouldn't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Well, it obviously has to mean something because we got a truth bullet. You know, now that I think about it, patients at the hospital should not have easy access to the supermarket. So, that just pretty much means that the killer had prepared that in advance. So, I'm starting to doubt the whole suicide idea. I mean, the video could have easily been faked. Well, let's just examine the rest of the stage, just to see what more clues lie. Let's check the hemp bag. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? Yeah, this is the same one from the Monkuma Theater. That hemp bag. Upon further inspection, there's a monomi decal in the fabric. It looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Yeah, only came from one place, the Monkuma Theater. So I don't know when she could had gained access to the hemp bag. Because, well, she could have bought the hemp bag for $10 million and we couldn't have known. The way Monokuma runs it. Yeah, let's check out the candle, because there was definitely a candlelight. There's a massive candle position near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. Oh, there you go. That explains it. Has the candle even been used, I wonder? Alright, next the stepladder. The stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Buki used in the video I saw. Isn't that blood stain?
See?
Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. A blood stain that probably belongs to Hyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Yeah, on the sides of the stepladder and not on the steps itself? Okay. Yeah, how'd the blood get there? With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
See, take a close look at the floor.
See?
Oh yeah, that kind of looks like a smeared blood stain. Yeah, so there was a third person involved, kind of look like, because that's cleaning up Hyoko's blood. If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped up. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a blood stain?
Yep.
Well, a blood stain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the blood stain, as long as the body's nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a blood stain. So, what was the killer trying to hide? Alright, we have a bunch more complications. Alright, let's examine her body. Hyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it! Who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied up in the front. Did the killer do this too? Not necessarily, because Hyoko does have a hard time of tying up her kimono by herself, so it may not necessarily be the killer's handiwork. But when did the killer kill Hyoko? Yeah, I think maybe it does sometimes. Or at least it very much used some of the basic case elements from, from the THH cases. when I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hyoko was killed. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. Which really does not make any sense, so... I'm just gonna say Hyoko was killed before, and the killer just taped her body up to the pillar. That's the only logical argument I can think of so far. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? And don't forget, they also had to lock up the door as well. Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hyoko's kimono. So, I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hyoko's kimono.
Huh?
Huh? That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive. But she's dead now, you know? Yeah, true, there could be a clue in there. Don't mess with me! Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Akane!
Yo!
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hyoko's kimono. So can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand. I just gotta check Hyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful thing.
Now then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
That's weird.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight. I can't really reach with my hand. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yo!
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps...
It looks different than the keys to the cottage. So this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh?
But...
If her key was so deep inside kimono, that would be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, it would put it more toward the front of our kimono so we notice the key is here. Which means we can conclude that this is something Hyoko had with her all along. Okay, so this is most likely Hyoko's motel room key.
Hey.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you looked like you were curious about the condition of Hyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true. There are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think is the strangest is...
See?
The way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck? Just to hide the fact that there was a murder held there? I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for investigation. The reason for the low volume blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slipped, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Okay, so I think the killer is just hiding the fact that there was a murder here. Which probably says that Hyoko was probably killed sometime last night. But the problem is that I did not see Hyoko's body when I found Ibuki's body the first time. And yeah, why did the curtain change from like tiger or leopard color to this black color? That's what I'm wondering. There's a black curtain hanging on the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one end of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket.
So...
If they went that far, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why do they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. True. Yeah, so that music venue curtain, why did the killer feel the need to just hang that up right there? It just doesn't make any sense. Okay, I think that's everything in the stage. Other than these two, the baton light control panel and the AC control panel. Might as well investigate everything. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you could use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we used this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it did look like this lighting was used at all. I did notice the blood in the curtain. I could go check again. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that it would have inconvenienced them?
So you
I
have
see.
appeared.
So you noticed it too, Fiend.
Huh? Noticed?
So you didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item?
Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. And it looks just like the pillar that Hyoko was tied up on. So, I'm guessing that's how they hid Hyoko's body. Like if they have a large section of wallpaper like this, then they could have easily used it to hide Hyoko's body. Oh, before getting the truth bullet, okay? You mean that little corner? I think that was just the tag. I was saying it was from the supermarket. Or something like that. It's not blood, I don't think.
So you finally noticed.
But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton line one more time and...
I can see it!
There is no need.
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hawk Jumpy! Now is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon those brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction.
A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Oh my god! Choo choo! It did kind of look a little bit pink, which is blood, but I think it's the tag. It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam.
Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder.
I thought you were called the ultimate breeder. Wow, that is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form.
Okay, Gimmick. So, what's with that paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells written onto it.
That was close.
It appears it's nothing useful.
Don't be... Yeah, don't be so quick to just throw that piece of paper away because it's very useful to me. No, that's not it. There's no doubt. This is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that I was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too unnatural. Yeah, so that just proves that there's some kind of wallpaper around there. And it could easily look like a normal pillar to use to hide the body. So that just proves that Kyoko was definitely killed, yeah, before even Mikan committed suicide, or probably before the body even hanged up right down there. And I think once I left to get the others to notify them about the body, I think the killer can easily rip up the wallpaper, yeah, from there, hide it, and then lock the door. I think it could be possible within the 10 minutes time span. Alright, so let's check out the AC control panel. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little. Like so. It's running as a heater! Over 86 degrees Fahrenheit! Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off a little. Okay, so we have the AC temperature. I just don't know why it's just so freaking hot at 86. Alright, that's it for the stage. Okay, now we have witnesses.
Something like this.
It has happened once again. Two of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyuhiko. Kyoko. Looks like she was having so much fun listening to her music. And now these two are no longer here. Oh, such a tragedy.
I understand how you feel, but please get a hold of yourself. Two of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason why we can't just leave this alone, right?
So just as I
We
thought.
must do this, then, for the sake of the two who have fallen.
Okay, Mikan. Are you done with the autopsies yet?
Oh, if only you know sooner, Ibuki might have been saved.
Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing?
After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room. That's why it came to me. I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing. One more time before I go to sleep. And so, I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So, I quickly ran out of the hospital.
So that's what happened.
And then, I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital. So I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. Huh? That reminds me. Where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
That is a long story.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you because we've been together since this morning.
You're right. We were together until you went to the on-call room.
That's right. We were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So, I don't doubt you. I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least.
What happened to not doubting me? Okay, so we have Mikan's account. Alright, so we have 4 more witnesses.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like...
If something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a clue?
Hey!
Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through.
I wonder if that's going to be possible. Of the 4 of us, 2 of us are girls, you know.
It doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. We'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! After Yukiko's signal, we charge into the door full force. Bam! The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the four of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a stick was used to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean, you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? If so, then there should be somebody hiding inside here. The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. Then, how was the killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited until we were all ready to see the crime to join us.
I get it.
You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere.
Damn it.
Alright, I've definitely got to find it. I won't let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Let's go, you got lowers the damage to your influence gauge and, aka the health gauge in the class trials, which you got during the first time. That's good to know, Gimmick. Although, if you were actually planning on trying to go through the class trials without getting any damage at all, that skill will be relatively worthless. No matter how low damage you're going to take, it's still going to take you're still going to take damage, and therefore cancel out the no damage run for that trial. Like you said, that might be possible, but
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Jockey, that was kind of a cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I also discovered something interesting. What is it?
see?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? A weird glob? Is it glue or something? You're right. What is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but as she said that, Chucky bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Did she seriously eat the glue? Why are you putting it in your mouth? It smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? And this chilliness. Let's see. This thing may be a glob now. That doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps of the door. Yeah, I wonder how many hits you could take since, well, the health meter is not exactly since you don't really know how much health you got. Now it's in this life bar format and no hearts in the heart gauge. What are you talking about? Just as I thought. It tastes nasty. Chucky spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of glue, right? Yeah, I think we can easily say that this is some type of glue. And I think that's used to lock the door. I think the drumsticks, they're some kind of fake clue that the killer just thrown in just to misdirect us about a locked room. I think probably further proving that Ibuki did kill herself. A bit. But wait. They put the broken drumsticks down after I left. And locked the door when I left. So the real killer was definitely around. And whoever that third person is has to be the real killer. Yeah, but the real question is, who is this third person? Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Huh? Yeah. I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
That's weird.
That's weird. There's no way I got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I found a strong dude. But Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. Okay, is she falling in love with Nekomaru or something? Or is it just a really strong friendship? Okay, Nagito. Hajime, this might be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Hey,
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident. For the sake of dedicating my thigh to an even greater hope. No.
wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself! No! This guy just wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to know.
How unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing. I think some of the people do have a right to know, Hajime. Maybe you'll tell them at the trial. I hope. I mean, you got to explain to them. Otherwise, well, it's gonna make it look like that you're the killer.
Did you direct your gaze to the brain structure of my four dark devils of destruction?
Okay, so nothing useful to say from Gundam. Well, let's try investigate the storage room, see what's down there. Maybe if we're lucky we can find the wallpaper. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. I might as well investigate in here too. Oh yeah, I see a big clue down there. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. And that wallpaper definitely looks big enough to wrap around, say, that pillar hiding Hyoko. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of this wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper, it looks a little torn, but what does this mean? It means that little bit torn off from the wallpaper, maybe this one, was torn from that. So this proves this wallpaper was hanging around the pillar during the time of the incident. Oh, and they're not even gonna let me add that as a truth bullet? Oh, come on. Probably means that it's just gonna be an improved Hangman's Gambit later on. There are a lot of stickers with the venue's logos placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Maybe it means the stickers were used to, I don't know, cover up the wallpaper. Good possibility, though. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines that I've never seen before. But they don't look like they pertain to the case. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way so far. Like, I pretty much hate this improved Hangman's Gambit, but the logic dive, it's interesting so far. I mean, I do like the gimmick of the logic dive. I just wish that improved Hangman's Gambit would be so much better. I mean, there's no need for this complicated leather retrieval system. I mean, why improved what doesn't need to be improved? With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Do you have something to say, Nagito? Nagito, did you come here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Kyoko, that probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things in the storage room that they use for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
What?
That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh?
Man.
I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you could explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
So mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well, for the sake of everyone's hope, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why. I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You should come by layer 2. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater. After he said that, Nagito walked down my sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Well, that's where the hemp bag came from, so obviously there's gotta be some relevance. I guess that's everything important in this storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Alright, with this we might be close to finish investigating the music venue. I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. How about Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. So that's why the killer made it so hot. To fake the time of death. That's the reason. Jeez, they really want to hide that time of death business, don't they? Which is further proves that at least Kyoko was killed last night. That further proves that. Still don't know about Buki, though. But could be easily faked, you know. Because of the heat? Is that possible? It could be, since he did watch the movie first. May have noticed a connection between the movie and this incident. I don't know how yet. So I think we should investigate the movie theater. Probably for those two reasons. The movie and that hemp bag. Because the hemp bag definitely came from there. If a body's overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine the precise time of death. Yeah, I've seen that happen quite a bit of time in Ace Attorney Investigations 2. And yeah, I played Ace Attorney Investigations 2, and I was just wondering why, one thing. Why the heck why the heck did the creators not release the game in English? Why do we have to wait for the fan translation to show up?
I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But...
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. If that's the case, we should probably doubt what we saw as well. That's probably part of the killer's objective. First was Ibuki, then Hyoko. So that's probably what the killer wants us to think. If that's the case, I should start thinking that Hyoko died first, then Ibuki. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of the murders. What? Imitation murder? What the heck? Huh? Imitation murder?
Huh?
Huh? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. Ah, yeah, so they're retreading that same idea from Case 3 of Apollo Justice. It's so common in detective novels, manga, and video games that you start getting annoyed by it. Not very much. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Yeah, that is true, which puts Mikan on the higher list of suspects, but since Mikan has an alibi for the night, you know, then yeah, as long as somebody knows how to cover up the time by the heating, I mean, it really doesn't suspect anybody or rule anybody at this point, as long as anybody can know. They can cover the time by changing the temperature. Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instinct.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people.
The Goen was an imitation killer. Even so, why do they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me. If this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed? Hold on, let me just check the rules just to see how many people can be killed. I think I remember is there's a maximum of 2. Okay, no, there's nothing down there saying how many more people can be killed. So yeah, if they were trying to do an imitation murder, then what? Are you saying that at least 3 people died during that movie?
This, too, must be
It's
the
certainly
will of
conceivable
causality.
if the killer wishes to complete the imitation.
Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed. Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared the perfect countermeasure. Ahem. On this killing school trip, the same blackened can only kill a maximum of 2 people. Oh, now that rule comes into play.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the blackened would be able to secure an easy victory, right? The new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings. Since you're here anyway. Can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
So,
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Buki and Hyoko were killed by 2 different people. Yeah, this sort of plays along to case 3 of the first game. It's technically 2 different cases. 2 different incidents. Just bunched up together into one. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person can certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay. I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey,
Meaning, 2 killers can't exist at the same time. So it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Ah,
I don't like
alright,
this.
fine, that's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is.
This is kind of...
And I ended up giving her a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. Grumble, grumble. Okay, so I think that just further proves that it probably... I don't think Ibuki commits suicide, I think. Hopefully not. I mean, no, someone else had to interfere with the crime scene. So that just rules out the suicide possibility. I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little.
yep.
Yep, that makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Taste your powerlessness!
it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough.
You guys keep saying that and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? I think at this rate I'm probably the only one who hasn't seen the movie. Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So,
Like I said, that movie.
oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation is...
Good
Of
instinct.
course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well,
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie? I see. Nagito mentioned something about that. That can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Yep, feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Oh, obviously the movie theater. Oh yeah, time for that movie. Yeah, the one you and me have been both dreading throughout this time that you mentioned it, saying it's just as bad as that game. Oh boy. I see. They haven't seen it yet. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. And I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Jackie? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on in the hospital in the first place.
you are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end.
Okay, since the people really want me to see the movie, I'm just gonna go ahead and go straight to the theater. And by go straight to the theater, I mean walk over there, of course. What? Everybody needs to take care of their pet every once in a while. Not looking forward to the movie. Not looking forward to it at all. Nope. Time to see the Wizard of Monomi. Oh boy, I'm so not looking forward to this.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme. Oh, you know where the last plushie is, okay? I wouldn't know. I haven't seen that movie yet.
I see.
I see. Then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager! A customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes! Did you call me?
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer?
Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
Oh, and you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Cassandra Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You're so devoted to being Cassandra, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyways, why don't you show it to Nagito?
Stop it. But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
See, it's this one. I'm sorry, I was born stupid.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million?
But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Cassandra of BK's. How did they misspell Cassandra? Just like they spelled McKay? The case? Yeah, I think Sandra. It's not pretty much common knowledge of things I have to spell. So I really don't know what Sandra spells like. Yeah, because is a common spelling, so there's really no excuse for that BK's mistake that earlier.
Okay, here you go. It always says go on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to
Then
it,
go prepare the
okay?
projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. Just proof that I didn't see the movie before the... Like, oh my god, a misspelling. Wait, hold on. You're saying Sandra is a misspelling? Wait a minute. Let me see. Sundere! Yeah, I think that's probably a misspelling. Because I don't think that's what Sundra spells like. I'm just looking up what Sundra is supposed to be spelled, and... Oh, you misspelled it. Okay, then. Yeah, thank you, Gimmick. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. So, I guess I should just talk to Nakito.
Impossible.
Yeah, just like what the game said.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing, and you paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you should have just sold enough money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have to buy that thing, you know. Just leave me alone. Yeah, like, speaking of the goods, yeah, the bag is gone now, so I'm just wondering who bought it. That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monami's face on it.
Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag, useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item, only one person can have it.
If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Oh there, were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
Stupid! There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that would reveal who the killer is.
So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right?
It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
What's the difference?
Hey.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Oh great, now we got Monokuma's account. So basically the killer bought the tote bag. It's limited item because only one person can buy it. Apparently you get another bag for free when you purchase it. I just don't remember if Hajime was cold when we first met him. Didn't seem like it.
Well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now
Looks
then.
like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
This is exciting, exciting!
Alright. Now it's actually time to go watch the torture movie. Fun.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly.
From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so half-assed. Well, there are games that are basically 2.5D. It's basically 3D environment, but you only interact on a 2D plane. But this isn't a game, this is a movie, so I'm just wondering what this 2.5D is going to be like.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Which I'm probably not going to enjoy at all. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Which is probably something Monokuma might have caused.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Well, at least it explains where the tornado came from. I mean, I think in the original Wizard of Oz, it's just like an inexplicable tornado because Kansas.
And was whisked away to Monami's country.
Oh great, so we're not even going to call it Oz, we're just going to call it Monami's country.
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
Oh boy.
So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires.
We're not even going to explain the Glinda and the ruby red slippers from the Wicked Witch of the East? No? Okay.
Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Okay, that fits well with Ibuki's death.
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Wait a minute. Wasn't it the Scarecrow Dorothy met first, then the Tin Man, then the Cowardly Lion? Why is the lion second here?
He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Oh, glad that was not the third real killing. I mean, yeah, that would have been extremely brutal. I mean, I get the tied part for the lion death, sure, but where the heck are the arrows if we're just trying to imitate that movie? If you're just gonna imitate the movie, then just go all out, I suppose. Or do all that you can. I'm not sure where the arrows might be, or just do something that resembles arrows.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful.
Is that supposed to be the wizard Monami, or is that supposed to be the wicked Monokumi of the West?
Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Yeah, Akane was missing courage, so I think she was supposed to be the intended victim here. But the Tin Man was normally known for missing the heart, right? Not tell full-on lies. I mean, there's many things in the movies that just does not make any sense. I think this is bad even by 1939 standards. So, worst movie ever. It's that bad. Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head. Worst movie ever.
So...
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, bye.
I'm too disgusted to even let outside right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? Yeah, it's very easily the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. And here's something that I can actually praise the Emoji Movie about. The Emoji Movie is actually better than that piece of garbage.
Well,
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie matched the victims in this case. Yeah, really, which 3 movies you think were worse than that? Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Yoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. Missing the arrows, of course.
but...
It would have been a complete imitation of the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer's upset about that right now. Or, if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. I'd have to say they were trying to imitate that movie just to make us confused about the order that they were killed. So I should think that the lion was killed first, aka Yoko, and then the Scarecrow, aka Ibuki. Street Fighter the movie, House of the Dead, and House of the Dead 2 Dead Aim. Of course! Sorry I had to make that since you referenced Street Fighter. I haven't seen either one of those movies, so I probably have to take your word for it. At least we gained that as a truth bullet. Alright, so now it's time to investigate the hospital and the motel room. So I think since the motel room is actually a more plausible location than the hospital right now, I should probably start by the motel, searching for the motel. And alright, level 49 already. One more level and I'm level 50. Besides, it just gives me more walking for my pet. Oh boy, I am this close. I am this close right now. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Yeah, Uwe Bowl. Okay. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone.
So you
You're
have
here,
appeared.
right? Come on out.
Huh? Are you talking to me?
I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that?
I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear. And you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear.
I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Alright, so center door. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this, it opened. Just as I thought, this key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. You even found Street Fighter, the movie, better than both House of the Dead films. Probably because of the meme, that of course. So, Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like a room, but feel a little conflicted.
Oh my!
Did the door open? Yeah, Yoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. How did you get in the room, Sonia? What, did something happen? No, it is just, I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Hang on. Who's using the toilet?
No.
Sorry, Makuma, you lose. I don't see any real clues here so far. So I only got Sonia's account right now, so what do you mean? It's your fault. The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in a room?
perhaps.
Her kimono. I kind of figured that a bit. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then, I saw it. Yoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower. But then she could not tie her sash anymore. Oh, you saw that plushie as soon as you could. Okay, gimmick. And that makes it 5 for this chapter. Mahiro is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She did leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono. Oh, wait, sorry. She did leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others may have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be!
Could it be Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on their conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Yeah, the killer should not be able to know that Hyoko was able to come to the music venue, so I just want to say that Hyoko walked in on the incident, possibly, and the killer had to kill her in order to keep her mouth shut. That's what I'm getting at so far. only 2 clues here. The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Didn't we just say that earlier based on Sonya's testimony? There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty and cracked. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. What? I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Translators, did you seriously fall asleep during this chapter? Oh well. Yeah, no less than 3 inconsistencies during this chapter alone. There should still be things worth investigating here. Do I seriously have to take Fuyuhiko's account as well?
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain to me again what happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey!
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, Gundam and Monomi. Did you hear me? A body was found. The body? Ah!
Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monomi. Well, we know Monomi's innocent of everything, so she's not the killer. And I think if you saw someone in the motel immediately, there's no way they wouldn't tamper with the crime scene, so Gundam is innocent. Chiaki is definitely innocent, so that eliminates a bit of the suspects from the suspect list.
I see.
I see. So Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Yoko was killed between the time you saw Buki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Makuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan pancake in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So, you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
Well, maybe. Yeah, that doesn't completely implement them as killers yet. While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. So it's just probably random chance you got to the motel at the same time. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well...
No, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki. But we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mika and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Yoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Yoko was killed and we did discover her body. I think 10 minutes might be enough time to, I don't know, rip down the wallpaper, hide it, and glue the door. I think that's enough time, so it's pretty likely that either Fuyuhiko or Mikan did it. And since Mikan was sleeping with me at that during that time, supposedly, then oh great, Fuyuhiko just shot straight up onto the top list of my suspects once again. Oh boy, this does not bode well for Fuyuhiko.
Huh?
What? Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on disremembering you and encasing you in concrete. I want to know in advance what I have to do to end up like that. Okay, so we have Fuyuhiko's account. Alright, now I can leave. Now I can go for the walk. Straight over to the hotel. But I'll just go ahead and take the long way because, you know, pet. And I think after the pet levels up, I'm probably gonna end the stream because, yeah, it's getting pretty close to that time. And level up to level 50. And new trophy halfway there. Ah, 500 more steps. Yeah, so it's quite a bit around the island. Quite a bit. So, while I'm leveling up the pet, anything else you want to say before I level up the pet and end the stream for today, Gimmick? How many more steps have I got? 276, so another lap around the island. Oh, that's good, Gimmick. Yeah, I think obviously I'm up to stage 2 right now since I haven't cleared chapter 3. And since you already beaten the game, yeah, you had to have all modes unlocked. I think I may have to grind on that Monami versus Beast game a bit, probably to gain all the items, because I think there's something, I think there's probably a hidden trophy to get if you get all the items, I think. That seems the most plausible way to get a trophy, or at least a plausible way. Alright, how many more steps do we got? 41. Won't be long now. Yeah, I think the items can be different, I think, even depending on the stages, or I think maybe even the difficulty. of the stage. Okay, so I got 150 mod coins, not as much as the second patch that I did. Cod Robe Paquette and Cloth Wrap Backpack. Well, I'm probably going to level up the pet a bit off stream. Yeah, it kind of seems that way to me, somewhere difficulty locked. Yeah, I think I might try to level up the pet a bit off stream. I'm just trying to get 5 hope meter and 5 despair meter. So I think I'll grind before I be able to start the next stream. So, thank you all for watching. And I hope you have a good day/night. Until the next stream, fairly well. Good night, everybody.